Hi everyone, my name is Dominic Quek. I'm an X-ray factory driver, and today we're here with RaceformRC to introduce the BODYPOST LAZER Tracer. So why did Raceform come up with this product? As you can see here on my touring car, the body posts are sticking out the back, and this horizontal rear body mounting system has become increasingly popular for all touring car brands in the last few years due to the performance benefits on the track. However, it also presents a big problem in accurately and consistently mounting your body shells, and this new product eliminates this issue because it enables you to accurately and consistently mount body shells every time, no matter what body shell or car you're running. So this is how the product comes off the shelf. It can be folded flat for convenience, and once you assemble it, it comes in two pieces. This piece is for marking the front body post, and this piece is for marking the rear body post. So let's start off by explaining some of the key features of the rear body post marker. So the entire concept of this piece is by aligning the rear body post holes with the height of your rear wing. And how the rear wing is controlled by these engraved steps on the clear piece, which then align to the main black frame. And this is important for two reasons. First of all, since body shells are all made of black sand, no two body shells are ever the same. And what I mean by that is that more often than not, body shells can actually be unsymmetrical left and right. So I believe that the most reliable way to mount a body shell is by actually mounting it relative to the height of the rear wing. And the other reason that this aligning it to the rear wing is important is because it ensures that your body shells will all be able to pass a technical inspection, where the left and the right ends of the rear wing all have to be below the height of the roof. So let's start off by marking the rear body post holes on the body shell. So I have my car here ready to run. I've already set the right height and everything. And on the laser tracer, I've already preset the height of the wing to 113 mm. I normally run the rear wing between 112 and 113 mm. So that's what I set it to. You can loosen these two screws, slide the clear piece until it reaches the height you want, and then retighten the screws. And these two screws are also left loose. These two screws to allow these two arms to move around. So now with the car flat on the setup board, the first thing I do is to align these two rear arms, slot the body post into the two arms, and then I clip the two side magnets into the middle of the axle. I make sure that everything is square. You can compress the suspension a couple times to ensure that the car is sitting at the correct height. And then what I like to do is hold down the top of the laser tracer, and then I tighten these two screws to lock the two arms in place. So now this is set. The distance between the alignment of the axle and the rear body post is all set, and now we can move on to actually marking the holes on the body shell. Okay, so now let's use this template to mark the rear holes on the body shell. So this is a brand new body shell that I've just cut out. I've attached the rear wing as you would do to have it race ready. And obviously the laser tracer is already aligned to my car. So we start off by removing the two small magnets, placing the product on the rear of the body shell and reattaching the magnets on the inside of the body. So it's always a good idea to start off with the body shell quite low in the gauge and leave some gap between the rear of the body shell and the two arms. And then you slowly pull the body shell towards the two rear arms until it just touches, like that. Yep. And then what I like to do is hold the laser tracer flat on the surface, and then slowly push the body shell up until the rear wing is just touching the clear piece. You can check one more time that the rear arms are just touching onto the rear of the body shell. And there you have it. The laser tracer is now perfectly aligned to the body shell and the rear wing. And with the use of these two magnets, it ensures that the body shell, the two sides of the body shell are held perfectly in the middle of the entire device, which then allows you again to mark the rear holes accurately. So now all I have to do is to use I use a Sharpie, and I just mark the two rear body post holes. and then I'll just rim them out. So I've now marked and rimmed out the holes in my body shell, and I've just reattached it onto the laser tracer to show you how the holes are perfectly aligned with the template made from my car in a previous step. So the beauty of this product is that now I can simply just remove the tracer from this body shell and use it on the next body shell, and everything will still align perfectly as long as I don't loosen any of the 4 screws, allowing the same template to be used between multiple body shells if you're planning on mounting many body shells at once. And since the release of the product, we've now started to include this small additional packet which comes with a longer screw and some additional spacers which are used at this point to move this rear arm backwards. And the reason for this is because some cars on the market, the rear body post is mounted more rearwards on the car, which actually prevents the entire device from sliding and reaching the axles, the magnets in the device from reaching the axles. So now if you follow the steps on our Facebook page, it will tell you exactly where to put these spacers behind the arms, and also please remember to flip this entire clear piece backwards such that the rear wing is still can still reach the clear piece. And this will be a necessary step for some cars on the market, such as the Yokomo BD12, Osmatics A800R, and the new Destiny touring car. I'd like to share some final tips regarding the rear piece of the Lazer Tracer. Obviously, it's entirely dependent on you making sure that you have a straight rear wing that's accurately cut according to the printed cut lines. And this can be an issue for body shells like the Wolverine Max from Zoo Racing, since it comes supplied with a curved rear wing which can't be aligned to our product. So the way to solve this will be, I would recommend to keep one perfectly cut straight rear wing that you can use to mount not only the Wolverine Max body shell but also any other body shells you have, because obviously it's not really easy to make sure you have a perfectly cut rear wing at all times. So just keep one rear wing solely for the purpose of mounting body shells. I think that will save a lot of trouble down the road. So let's talk about the front piece of the Lazer Tracer now. So this pretty cool looking piece here, it slides left and right to cater for all different widths of front body posts, and the front body posts go into these 2 holes here. And the design of this ensures that the entire device is kept symmetrical no matter how wide your front body posts are. Okay, so let's align the front piece to my car now. So I can slide it until both body posts fit through nicely. You hold it and tighten this screw in the middle, which will lock everything in place. You can check it this way also to make sure that everything is aligned properly. And now we place it on the front. And you attach it to the body shell using the 2 magnets. So as you can see, the width of this long black piece ensures that the Lazer Tracer is located in the middle of the body shell. So nowadays, almost every body shell comes with printed axle markings on the side, which are just drawn in black and extended downwards to make it easier to see. So now you just slide the body shell front or back, depending on how forward mounted you want the body shell to be. So let's say I want to mount it, I would say this is about 3 or 4, maybe 5 mm forward. Obviously you can measure it with a caliper at this point to make sure it's accurate. And now you can just remove the entire body shell, and because of the magnets the Lazer Tracer stays on it, you can just remove the entire body shell and mark the holes. So this will be especially useful if you're mounting a painted body where you can't actually see through the top. You can actually just turn it around and mark the holes from the inside, again using a marker. You can just outline it from the bottom and then ream the holes. And then after that, you will just have all 4 holes already completed on the body shell. So now I've finished marking and reaming the front body holes, and I put the body shell on the car together with the laser tracer front and rear pieces, again just to give you an idea of how this device was used in the entire process. I think it's a really great innovation by Raceform. It removes the guesswork involved in mounting body shells nowadays and ensures that you can have as many identically mounted body shells as you want. I hope that you give this product a try. Let us know through the Raceform Facebook page if you have any questions or feedback, and thank you for watching.